All right, so what's up, everybody? Matty D here. Friday, it is May 2nd, 2025. Yep, our 153news.net is definitely gone. It really sucks. I haven't heard from the site owner or anything, but I do know in the last 2 months, they were even saying last month may be the last month of people, if they're not receiving enough donations anymore. It really does suck. But anyway, what's funny is when I see this shit and I see Trump coming out there and literally speaking like the freaking World Economic Forum, Klaus Schmidt 2020. Oh, you're going to own nothing and be happy and blah, 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 blah. And, you know, Trump comes right out here speaking like a true fucking communist. And this is what I love. This is what I love, the irony. And he's saying how U.S. kids may get $2 instead of 30, but China's feeling everything. We're winning. We're not losing. And blah, 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 blah. Again, this is like, I actually watched the fucking movie with Sebastian Stan, um, the Apprentice movie, and it literally is right in our faces of him just, oh, we're winning, 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 never losing, never losing, never losing. They're spending more money than ever in history, second to none except for 2021 of the COVID. But again, that was all Trump again. I'm seeing UPS jobs, shipping shits. Now I work in manufacturing, electronics and stuff, and we do deal with all around the world, and it fucking is fucking shit up. Even just right now dealing with DHL, UPS, and all this stuff because of what he's doing. How much he keeps saying it? It's like, he's doing his freaking job. He's destroying the economy, which is the whole fucking goal. They really need to get it rocked for Agenda 2030, which we're getting closer to faster and faster, and their shit's getting slower. It just never ends. It really doesn't. And he is at an all-time low approval in probably any president in history right now, which I don't really give a flying fuck about because they're all doing their New World Order job. But I love Elon Musk even doing his freaking things there. But I love this. When I typed in Trump communist, I wanted to see, his own people are running from him. I mean, they really are. And the news that's like taking over is such distraction bullshit. It really is amazing. But, I just wanted to see if anybody was actually calling him a communist. So I just typed in Google Trump communist, and here comes a freaking coinky dinky, right? Coincidentally, this fucking communist Jews, I'm telling you, all of them is fucking crazy. Stephen Miller goes on unhinged rant about communist woke culture destroying everything and how Trump fights cancerous communist woke culture. I don't know. I'll say it one more time. I've said it a while ago. I don't know when the hell woke took over to where we were telling people for years, wake the fuck up. I finally woke up. Now woke has been destroyed. People hear woke, they think of the LGBTQ fucktards. They think about the transgender retards. They think just like, and I'm saying that with the ones that are pieces of shit. They just mock it, they destroy it, they use it for financial things to blame their jobs and all this stuff to where they don't have to really work. I've seen it firsthand. I'm not talking about anything I've seen on the internet or people's rumors. My shit where I see firsthand. And it's just disgusting. They're all in the same party. They're all Jews. They're calling this shit like he keeps like blaming everything on Joe Biden's fault. And fuck Joe Biden too. They're all doing their jobs. But it's just ridiculous. I mean, what do you say to people anymore with this shit? I keep saying this shit, the same shit. And then like, one other rant too, it's like I keep telling people, like, I have no fucking hope for people. Even at work again, people are so delusional and stupid and unhealthy. I don't know what to say, man. The people who I hear, I don't say I listen to, I hear them at work, talking politics and trying to talk pro-Trump and this and that. They are so fucking fat. They are gaining so much fucking weight They are always eating the company sponsored crap fucking food they give us every month to celebrate the birthdays of the month, plus people's milestones of working there. They rip down all the cupcakes. I mean, it is amazing. Cupcakes, cakes, even fruit. I mean, it's just more sugars, the sodas, the sandwiches, and then they go right to the cafe atrium. And then yesterday, the same guy, right? I'm gonna be real quick with this, right, guys, because it's off topic, but it goes along with like Americans are just fucking stupid. They really, really are. And these are the same people that will tell you you shouldn't eat too much red meat, or they can't handle eating red meat or proteins like this, but they eat garbage, processed foods. I mean, a guy who I used to work with in another job, and I have to work with now at this job again, had a gastric bypass. He blamed the band. They blamed the band on his esophagus getting destroyed, which doesn't. If your esophagus is getting destroyed from internally, which I told you years ago when I used to catch him in the bathroom, always throwing up because all he was doing was overeating and eating shit. And the gastric bypass is doing its job and making you vomit because your stomach's small. You're not supposed to have all that food in there. Blames the band for destroying his esophagus, gets the band removed, gains a shit ton of weight. Then he's telling me, it was like 2 months ago, when he had the band removed, gained all the weight. He's trying to lose weight now. He's gaining way too much pounds. He's got to lose like well over 60 pounds. He told me yesterday he's 257. He's in his 60s. He was then saying yesterday, oh, I lost 8 pounds. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, bullshit, because a month ago you're telling me you lost 5 pounds, which you're not. He doesn't eat properly whatsoever. He tries to starve himself, but when he does eat, he goes to the cafe atrium and he gets a crumb cake, the ones that they make. The last 2 days, I watched him go out there and buy their soup, which is loaded in sodium, eats about half of it, and then gets himself a 12-ounce paper cup and fills it completely up with whole milk, and then drinks that right after the fucking soup. I just want to say to people when they start talking to me and telling me these things, I give them the fake smiles, but I said to them, look, dude, you got to stop buying that crap out there. You need to bring and make your own nutritious foods. Then he starts going and telling me, listen to this, guys. He starts to go and telling me that, oh, well, I tried to buy an egg sandwich out there, right? And that shit's like $4.50, almost $5. But I didn't want the roll. So basically, it comes with 2 eggs and cheese. So basically, I just said, just give me the 2. I'm going to stop mocking him because that's how he talks. I'm going to stop mocking him, right? He's like, so I basically told him, just give me the 2 eggs and the cheese, basically. He wanted no roll. So basically, eggs over easy, give me the cheese. They charge $7 or something. Then he got mad about the price. He said, how do I get less than an egg sandwich because of the roll, but yet you charge me more money? Give me the egg sandwich. I'll just take it off the roll. And in my head, I just want to go and say to him, even for that price that they were charging, and just for a couple bucks more than the freaking sandwich price, you can go and buy 1 dozen fucking eggs and make 2 eggs a day for 6 fucking days. 6 times 2 is a dozen. It's 12. And wow, look how much money you spent for that 1 fucking meal that you're buying. You could support yourself for over your work week of eating breakfast, of making your own fucking food, or even just hard boiling them, eating the eggs like I do, but I eat 3. Plus a protein bar. And then 20, 30 minutes later, an extra protein bar. Yeah, I take in like over 500-600 calories of good fats, protein, and whole eggs. 1 whole duck egg and 2 whole extra large chicken eggs. 2 protein bars, Papa Steve's. You guys can look that up, Papa Steve's protein bars. But I space it out at least 20 to 40 minutes in between each protein, so I'm not making my stomach overloaded with too much and absorbing it to where, you get the shits or whatever. I try to limit protein shakes. I do use protein shakes here and there, but I focus more on food, right? So I'm going to shut the fuck up. I'm going to get back to my workout and finish. And I'm going to leave it at that. It's just like I said, What do you guys see in your personal lives around you and people around you? Do you guys experience this same shit? Because this is what I see all the time. This is what I see all the time. My Facebook is flooded with bullshit all the time, bullshit ads, bullshit workout people that are on fucking steroids and drugs and telling you got to put in all the time and energy, and they're all full of shit. They're all full of shit. They're all on drugs and steroids. It's insane. Even the natural people I get in my feeds are liars. They're liars because you can tell there's no way they're natural. All right. I get people giving me that look, but you know what? I know I am. And I don't need to freaking go around freaking putting it out there. I take care of myself and I focus on myself. And again, even look at my girl. Go back to that video. I'm going to stop ranting and raving right there and going off. And that's it, guys. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Always appreciate those listening. Keep spreading it. Thanks for the comments, support, good and bad. Peace. I'm out.